Detective, a pleasure to finally make your acquaintanceship up close and personal. You're very welcome for coming in for voluntary questioning, though the voluntary bit remains to be seen. Am I alright being handcuffed while interviewed for safety purposes? Well, if it's for your safety, I suppose I can oblige a pretty lady. Pretty interesting case, from what I hear. A real proper murder mystery with a lot of loose threads to tie down. Honestly, it all sounds so exhausting. Is the paid time off as a cop any good? Really? That's how you want to play it? Okay. The silent treatment. Alright, alright. Are you going to have some big burly mean man come in to play bad cop? While you sit there and you stare at me like a disapproving mother? Or are you going to be a good cop and a bad cop? Because if so, I kinda like it. Where was I last Wednesday at 8 p.m? Let me think. Last Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I was checking out that new action flick with a date that didn't really pan out. I still have the movie ticket stubs in my pocket. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took some dumb selfies there too. Thought it'd be cute doing that during the best part. Yeah, there's a reason it didn't pan out. She was pretty and sweet, but I don't know. I prefer a woman who takes her action seriously. Who takes life a little bit more seriously. Nothing more dangerous or wonderful than a woman who's decided to stop playing nice to the world. Wouldn't you agree, detective? Why, of course, of course. Here, you can see the ticket stubs and the selfies. Here. Confessing is really in my best interest, is it? Typical read technique. Right, right. I'm sure you're following the peace method to the letter, my dear. After all, a false confession or booking would probably just destroy your moral compass, wouldn't it? Come on, detective. Hit me with something a little bit more unconventional. This normal police interrogation techniques, it's unfortunately not gonna cut it. It's not gonna work on me. You look angry. In a tough spot, detective? Is it because you know most of the other interrogation techniques are brutal, cruel, and unfair to those being questioned, and that bothers you? Wow. The most successful and hardest detective on the beat has more convictions than anyone else? Wow. Do you ever wonder if all of them were truly guilty? No? Of course not. You do your job and you do it well. Say, how's about removing these cuffs though? Honestly, my wrists, they're starting to hurt, and it's affecting my ability to just recall critical information, you know? Things that would be need to know information. You have my word. On my best behavior, detective. I promise. If you want, you can question my boys all you want. They're pretty damn loyal though. And it's not as if you'll get anything new from them. Come on, sweetheart. I'm playing nice, aren't I? I came in here voluntarily, outside of custody, of course. And that's mostly just because you can't find shit to pin the blame on me, can you? What? You know I'm involved somehow? Oh. But how? How? How do you catch the big, mean, smug criminal when all the evidence seems to point to something or someone else being the problem, hmm? Such a conundrum. Listen, detective. I'm not saying you're wrong about me having some involvement. I'm just saying you can't prove it. Was that a confession? You tell me, detective. You're the professional after all. I didn't come here to waste your time. I didn't come here to antagonize you. Though, you do make it mildly fun to tease you. Gosh, you're so uptight, angel face. Don't you ever take a break? No. You know, people talk about you, detective. They say that you're relentless. A bloodhound in almost the literal sense, never resting. But they also say you grip your chest in pain sometimes. That you go whole days without meals. That your boss has been threatening to put you on medical leave if you collapse again. Hold still. Detective. You could do so much better, couldn't you? Gosh. I see that I've pushed you past the point of this being fun. Relax, detective. I'm not calling you bad at your job. But your job is bad at using you correctly. Something we could perhaps discuss further tonight. Hmm? Oh, I'm sure you're off in an hour. And I'm your last interrogation of the night. I bet you're aching to go home. Pour some wine, maybe rant to a cat or two about what a Sammy asshole I was. And how you hope I catch some rare tropical flesh-eating disease right where the sun doesn't shine. Am I close? What? Oh, spicy. Careful, detective. If you tell me to go and do that to myself, I may just take you up on it. See you soon, dear.